Hello, all you lovely people out there. Welcome to May mid-reading. I am using the Shaman Dream Oracle deck for today's reading. I might throw some other ones in. Who knows where this is going to go? Of course, anything that resonates with you, take it. Anything that doesn't, leave it for someone else. Okay? Let's just get started with this mid-May reading. Okay, so this is just general reading, timeless for any zodiac sign. I'm just doing a mid-May reading. Okay, so what you need to know for May. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's start here. So, okay, the first card that you got is Dragon's Hoard, Protecting the Future. So I'm definitely getting this sense that you're all thinking about the future and you're thinking about like the things that you need to put in place to have like a firm foundation, feel maybe more secure financially, with relationships. And it's kind of not a struggle. What's the word I'm looking for? Like it's causing you kind of hermit a little bit and go inward and kind of like cocoon because you're trying to, well, protect. That's why I'm getting that, because it's protect the future. But you really are kind of honing in on like your true values, the things that you really want to see expand in your life. And in order to do that most effectively, you can go inward, right? This is also a time for replenishment. We have the empty well here. These two are very similar, like in the circle, right? Like I'm definitely feeling that there needs to be like a wholeness needs to be kind of taken up in this mid-May. What does that mean exactly? We'll probably have to ask for some clarifiers on that one. But it definitely feels like something needs to come full circle for you. And I'm not sure if that is, again, like finances. For some of you, I'm feeling like it's home. Like you're needing to find like your home, right? Because you can live in a house, but it may not be your home. Like some of you are kind of wanting that and really wanting to solidify your roots. There is going to be a revelation that comes soon. We have unmarked trail. Again, kind of like, I feel like you're this circle part, like you're trying so hard to just solidify like your life, like you're making decisions from a very holistic standpoint where you're trying to see the whole picture of things. So like for some of you that are looking for different ways of making money, you're looking at it long term and from like the whole perspective of your life. So not just like how much money you need for, your house. You're also thinking like the financial things that you need in order to travel, to have the experiences that you want in life. And so it feels very holistic is just the word that I keep getting. Okay. So there is going to be, I guess we didn't really talk about, so this is Revelation, which is funny. Okay. So the next card is Horseman, Herald, Change. I feel like there's going to be a certain revelation that takes place within you where it's like, I always call them the connect the dot moments when you're like, oh, that led to this. Okay. And then I'm supposed to do this. Okay. And you're connecting the dots, right? That is kind of what this card is entailing. Like you're going to have this connect the dots moment. And because of that, it heralds a change within you, within your perspective of life, within your life in general. It's almost like a change in the way that you operate because you've been able to connect those dots. Okay. Once you've seen this change take place, you have got to kind of take a leap of faith. This is the perfect storm. So have the courage to take the next step, which is so much easier said than done, right? But I'm definitely feeling like it is a time for you to see change as an opportunity and not necessarily as a hindrance or something scary. Now, with that said, you can still be nervous, like change. I mean, I always say that if you're not nervous by change, like there might be something wrong, because I just feel like any change, there comes a little bit of nerves. okay? Because we all want to be comfortable, right? But this is a good time. That's so funny. I just noticed the circle again, right? There is definitely like this theme of like this holistic approach to this change and this revelation. Like there's a holistic change that is coming into your life. Okay, so we have the will o' the wisp, the treasures hidden in the shadows. Okay, so I definitely feel like once this change occurs and you've taken that leap of faith, right? You've like stepped into the chaos, or you have enough courage to kind of take that step. There's going to be some things that aren't quite apparent to you that like right at the beginning, not like secrets, but like I need like an example here. So like, for example, let's say you're getting a new job, right? And it sounds really good and you're really excited. There are going to be some things that creep in that you're like, oh, I didn't really anticipate that happening. And I'm not feeling like it's a bad thing at all. It's just, again, like, ooh, you're going to be seeing the whole picture because of the things that are not jumping right out in front of you, the things that are kind of hidden, okay? Okay, so then I was back to the will. Like, because all of this change is occurring, you really need to make sure that you are taking time to take care of yourself, whatever that looks like. If you meditate, do breath work, if you walk or run, work out, like all of that stuff, eating really healthy, like make sure that you're really taking care of your basic needs in a very intentional way so that this change is a little more smooth, okay? I want to pull kind of some more cards here. Okay, so with, okay, so I kind of wanted like more of this revelation. Feast of Plenty came out, okay? Choices and their consequences. So when you have this revelation and before this change occurs, you are going to have choices. Again, the circle, I love this. There are going to be multiple choices put before you, and you're going to have to decipher how you want to maneuver, what path you want to go down. And I even, like, as I was saying that, sometimes you'll be able to go down a path and there's still choices along that path. So you need to, again, this is why you need to take time to replenish yourself, make sure that you are taking really good care of yourself because you got some choices to make, right? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I just saw the bee. Okay, okay, so see how this one right here is like, this sword is lit up. There's a light there, and this one's just kind of like in the shadow of this crystal. Both choices are fine, right? Like I don't get this sense that like it's right versus wrong. But when you can listen to your intuition and that light that is within you, and you're making choices based on the way that you feel inside and the way that choice makes you feel, sweet results are going to await you. Every time I see B, that is a symbol for sweet results. You're going to be happier and more content with your choice if you can follow the light that's within you, the choices that create that light and that spark within you, okay? All right, what else do we have for mid-May? Ooh, okay. I love this. Okay, so when you follow this light, right, and you make choices based on the light, you're going to have infinite possibilities. This is stars in the sky. And again, this kind of goes back a little bit to the empty well. Like when you're replenishing yourself, this is what that looks like, right? Can you see that? Okay. Like you're literally pulling down the light from the stars in the sky, which is such a beautiful thing. I think when you come to this point where you feel like you have to make a move and you have to make a choice and really have that bravery, you need to remember this card, okay? Step into the limitless possibilities because they are here. Like it is a time for you to make moves because spirit is on your side. The energy is on your side, 100%. Okay, what else? Well, there you have it. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so these ones all fell out together. So we have mindful group thinking. Okay, look how fun and bright and colorful that one is. I just Love it. And it fell out with gathering around the power of community. Okay. And then the last one that fell out was deep dive, diving into a task. So, okay, no, that one's different. Okay. So these two together, like the changes that you're making, you don't have to make them alone. There's going to be a community around you. So like, for example, if there's like the job situation, you're going to meet some incredible people that are going to make life colorful. They're going to be like excited to be spending time with you. You're going to, you know, like on lunch breaks and stuff, like I can see you being with these people, which is super exciting. Ooh. Okay, we're going to definitely need to pull some more for this one. I feel like there's a certain person coming in. That's what this card is. A certain person that is going to help shift your mindset, which is why it's so exciting to take this leap of faith. Okay, because when you take this leap of faith and you have courage and step into the unknown, you're going to meet this person that is going to help you literally see the world in a different light. It's going to be bright and colorful. And I get the sense that you guys are going to make some pretty incredible things together. Ooh, for some of you, it could be like a love interest, taking that leap of faith into this person. Again, I get the light. Follow what feels good. Make time for the person when it feels good and it's exciting, and it's going to lead to this. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, I know we got to get into this deep diver card, but I kind of want a clarifier on this mindful one because it feels really good and it's exciting. Okay. Okay. So interesting. Okay. So this one landed right on top of it. Many masks, the authentic self. So I am hearing that when you are interacting with this person, you need to be 100% authentic, because that's what leads to the creative energy and the creative spark between the two of you. Because when you bring your uniqueness and your full self to the table, the energy is so attractive to that other person that they can't help but like they see in this color too, which is so interesting. Look at the difference between these cards, right? I'm getting this sense that like just the excitement that on both of you on your own, it feels a little gray right now. Not that you're always gray, but it feels a little gray and meh. And so when you guys come together, that's when it turns so incredibly beautiful. Oh, I love this so much. And I love that for some of you, it's like a romantic thing. And then for other, I got like best friends hiking. I don't know. But then also like business and coworkers too, right? Okay, so now we got to come into this deep dive. So a tidy house, which is clarity and organization, fell out right on top of the deep dive, okay? And so I'm definitely getting this sense of like this change that's coming. You need to be like all in it. Like it's like an all or nothing kind of energy. And when you do finally take that like deep dive and you're all in, be organized. So I'm hearing like with your schedule, like be very intentional with your schedule. Like don't be like spending all of your time with this person. I know that sounds weird, but you don't want to lose yourself either. Okay. Because there's so much like strength in this. But you want to bring like clarity and organization. You want to have boundaries with this change, even if it's like a job. I'm hearing like, and you have like a family, ask for what you want. If the pay is not what you wanted, maybe ask for different hours so that, working hours so that you can be with your family more, or, I don't know what, like for some reason, like having like a day off, like a weekday off and working 4/10s or something. I don't know. But be very clear in what you need so that this change can flow. It doesn't need to be anyway, it just needs to flow, I guess, is kind of what I'm getting at. Okay, I want to see if there's anything else that needs to be said for mid-May. Okay, so we got the crown games, the right use of power. So again, I feel like this is coming into play with like the communication and stuff and like setting boundaries. Like don't lose who you are in the situation. Make sure that you understand the power that you hold and everything that you bring to the table. Because again, remember with, which was it, this one? This can't happen without both parties coming to the table, right? And so that's why you have to bring your power to it. And remember that you are 100% an equal in this situation with this person, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna put those together. I kind of want more like on the power card. Again, I was just drawn back to the replenishment card, making sure that you are taking time to really hone in on that power, making sure that you're slowing down your mind, your energy at times so that you can replenish and really kind of relish in the power that you hold. Okay. Woo, here we go. Okay. So I just got repairing the veil, forgiveness. And right off the bat, again, I was pulled to this empty well. Forgiveness needs to take place. And I get the sense that it's forgiving yourself for the way you've behaved in the past. So you may not have put yourself front and center in the past. You may not have been very good at taking time for yourself. You're busy taking care of everybody else. You just need to like let that be okay. It's good when we're able to take care of, other people, but now is your time. Now is the time to take care of yourself and just forgive yourself if you haven't been good at it thus far. For some of you, I'm hearing like you've never been good at this. And now maybe that is the change. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. Okay, sorry, I feel like this is a lot. Some of you have never put yourself first. You've never felt, oh, okay. Some of you have not felt worthy enough to put yourself first. But look at this card. You're wearing a damn crown. Like, you're royalty here. Your power is royalty. And you have every right to put yourself first and to take care of your needs. You cannot take care of other people if you're not taking care of yourself. Okay? I feel like that is kind of like your mantra. Like, you need to take care of yourself first before you can take care of other people. Okay? And you need to forgive yourself for not putting yourself on that pedestal and putting yourself first. But I'm hearing loud and clear, baby, it's time. It's time that you put yourself as a priority and really have some love for yourself, okay? Yeah, you got the magician's sword, okay? Confidence in your magic. You need to understand, okay, so there's light and dark in all of us, right? We're not always going to be bright and shiny. Sometimes we're going to be pissed off and ornery, and that's okay. It's called being human. But you need to understand, you've got your sword, you're a warrior, you've got your crown, you are a royal, you have got magic within you. And I can hear some of you be like, not me. And that's bullshit. I'm telling you right now. Like, I'm hearing that. Like, you have so much negative self-talk that is your hindrance, 100%. And you deserve to be your number one. You deserve to have a relationship with yourself. You deserve to love every aspect of yourself, even the nitty gritty that, the shit we all don't want to face. That's what makes us human. That's what makes us individuals. And you need to learn to love all of that, all of you. Okay. Okay. So I got lost in space, needing direction. Some of you are needing help with this journey of love, of self-love, right? This journey of learning how to love yourself. Let's get some clarification on that and how we can move forward with that. Okay, so oh, see? Okay, so the first one we're getting, where was the one? There was another one like this. The farther gate, bold step forward. Oh, yeah. Bold step forward and a courage to step into life, okay? Right now, like these holes, right? Like you need that light to come shining in. Like you have been, and this is probably part of the forgiveness. It feels like you've created this shell around you, and I think that you've maybe pushed people away, and you're not able to let this light in, right? That was another thing, like here with this one, there's like a crack in here, right? And it's, oh, what did, like cracks are good because they let the light in. That's some famous quote that I don't know the author to, but you need to let the light in. You need to take this leap of faith that by loving yourself, your whole world, oh, girl, boy, whoever you are, you need to love yourself. And it's, I am buzzing right now. Beloved came out, okay? Radical acceptance. You need to accept every side of you. Didn't we already say this? You're feeling lost because you're not accepting who you truly are. The good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between is exactly how it's supposed to be. It's perfect. You are perfect, okay? Ugh. I did not think this was going to get me as much as it is, but this is it's a beautiful reading, but it's also emotional. So take that. Okay. Again, we've got, okay, so the wall, obstacles, this is that same kind of thing here, right? Where like you've got this, you've created this darkness, this shell around you, and there is this hole that is like screaming to let the light in. And why are you refusing? Why are you refusing to see how wonderful you are? Why are you refusing to accept how magical you are? Because you're beautiful. You're so incredible. Like this energy, I almost feel like there's this anger, like it's like a parent that wants to shake you and be like, you are awesome, you are perfect, exactly the way you are, why don't you see it? Or like when you fall in love with someone and, you know, they're in this period where they just don't see themselves the way that you see them and the love that you have for them, like that's what this energy is kind of feeling like. Okay, I have no idea what this is taking me in a whole different way. Okay, so we got straddling worlds, wandering between the realms. I got like this teeter-totter sense where like you have good days, you have bad days, you have like you're in a good headspace, you're not in a good headspace. Yeah, and kind of I think this goes back to the home. Some of you, we started talking about that in the beginning and like making a space that's holistic. Like some of you are probably feeling like you don't belong anywhere. And I think that that's contributed a lot to the way that you view yourself. Okay, I mean, we got to pull a card about that. And that could also be contributing to why you were lost in space and feel like you're needing direction. Okay, so I got to move this card up here now. Okay. Okay, so what is this like straddling the worlds? This teeter-totter energy. Well, I got something that you can do. Oh, sorry, my battery got low. So Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. Again, I feel like this change that's coming because you're connecting these dots are going to make it so that the energy's propelling you in a different place, right? than where you currently are. Which again, okay, so it's, oh, okay. I feel like I need more though. I just got this sense of like this dust storm coming, like carrying you away to where, somewhere different where you need to be. Maybe some of you are moving and that's like the big change. Yes. Some of you have been thinking about a move because you kind of are feeling torn between two, I don't know, like for some of you, I'm hearing like social groups and community, like you're feeling kind of like you're straddling both of these groups and you want to move just to get away from it so you don't have to deal with it anymore. Okay, let's see. So spirit of the river, movement toward adventure. Okay, so this, coming full circle, this makes sense. So this comes back to the one that's like doing what feels good. I can't remember where did we put that card? Oh, I think it was this one because it was the light, right? Following what feels good. That is what this is saying too. Like because adventure, I mean, when you think of like an adventure, it's exciting. It's something new. It's, you know, the energy is just, it's like when you're first like a kid and you go on like a trip somewhere, right? It's just super exciting. I think that when you can approach life this way, that you're moving towards an adventure. Oh, okay. The dust devil is like moving you out of this stagnation, out of this like normal mode, and moving you to somewhere where it's going to feel very adventurous, where you are going to feel, very adventurous, and the light and the color comes. Ooh. And that's a big thing with this person that helps you see in color. It's going to feel like which one is that? An adventure. It's going to feel like an adventure. That's why it's so colorful, because it's different, it's new and exciting. And it's like putting on like rainbow glasses is just what I keep seeing. Like when you're with this person, when you're thinking about this person, like the energy just, it's so exciting. For some of you too, I just heard that like you're moving out of this like stagnant job and moving into something that's highly creative, highly aligned with like your skill set and your experience and your education. So that's really exciting. Okay, let's just do one more. And just kind of like two more because they came out. So the overall theme for you. I love this. Okay, so we have Moon Maiden, New Beginnings. Okay, which is perfect because change is coming and you're getting out of stagnant energy. And then we have Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. So because there is this change that's happening, okay, sometimes you just kind of are floating by and you're like, whatever happens, and I'm just gonna whatever. And I think that because of that, you've had that attitude and you've been in that energy for a long time. It's kind of played into your self-perception and the love that you have for yourself, okay? When you are moving into this new thing, whatever it is, if it's a job, a relationship, a new project, a new home, whatever it is, if you can come to it with like this attitude of like, this is something new, I'm going to come to it with an adventurous, curious attitude, and there are going to be endless possibilities. You had that card too, limitless possibilities, right? So preparations. Okay, so that's funny because they were right next to each other. So when you are organized and you have clarity in your thoughts and actions, and you have the preparation that you need, like don't negate from preparing, right? From being organized, communicating effectively, prepare and do all of those things that you need to do with this sort of change. So like, right, I heard if you're like someone who's moving, get the U-Haul, get the boxes, like pack up, before you get the U-Haul, put everything in place so that the change runs more smoothly. Okay, I think we mentioned that already. But then there are endless possibilities, limitless possibilities. Oh, people, this has been, I feel like this was like a super emotional reading, but I feel like it was very exciting. It was definitely like on the positive side for sure. I would love to hear about what changes are happening for you, because I just I love that kind of stuff. Yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying May. If you like this, please like, click, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will see you next time.